Hello everyone, this is Booze and Comms. We're now back to Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, part 17. We're almost done here, boys!
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Yes, to take down the last member of the Fiendish Five. Clockwork.
So Terrence, in the original commentary, you said this is the type of plot, the guy that was trying to kill. Sorry, I can't think of words right now. Let me think.
It's okay, it happens all.
It's okay, take your time.
In the original commentary, you said the whole concept of Sly going after the man who killed his parents and made his life sounds like the final confrontation of a story arc. But my counter argument to that is Metroid. The very first game was basically Samus going after Ridley.
That's fair, but Ridley also wasn't the final boss.
Of Metroid 1?
Ridley, no, Ridley's never the... I think the only time Ridley is ever a final boss is in the remake of Samus Returns.
Even though he wasn't in the original one.
Yeah.
Because fan service.
Mother Brain is the final boss of Metroid 1 and Super Metroid. The Metroid Queen is the final boss of Samus Returns in the GBA version. The X-Parasite is the final boss... No, actually, no, I'm sorry. It's an X-Parasite of the Metroid... of an Omega Metroid is the final boss of Metroid Fusion. Kind of anticlimactic, but it's kind of random. Metroid Prime is the final boss of Metroid Prime 1. Dark Samus is the final boss of... Oh, wait, no. Is Dark Samus the final boss of Prime 2?
I don't know.
Marcos?
I'm sorry?
Is Dark Samus the final boss of Prime 2? Or is she the final boss of Prime 3?
I couldn't tell you. I never finished a Prime game.
Yeah, I don't
like the Prime games.
Yeah, I never finished Prime 2 and I never played Prime 3. But, yeah, the only time...
At least you guys are honest, unlike a lot of people who's like, oh man, big fan of the Metroid Prime games. Never played it.
Well, I mean, alright, I played...
Look how close I am to hitting those fucking mines, man.
I played
Why
Prime...
isn't Murray slowing down?
Because fuck him.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
I played and beat Prime 1 on the Metroid Trilogy Collection, but I actually have played Prime on the GameCube. My cousins had Prime on the GameCube, and I played it like that. I never beat it. But I'm, like Marcos, I'm not a huge fan of first-person 3D Metroid. It's weird. I don't like platforming in 3D. I'm sorry. I don't like platforming. I don't like platforming with a first-person camera.
So you won't like Doom Eternal?
Yeah, that's... I feel like there is a difference, though, because unlike Samus, Doom Guy can grab ledges automatically. And... yeah, that's a weird, like, oh, that doesn't feel like Mario.
Dude, there are literal Mario references in that game.
No, that's why it's frustrating, because I really do appreciate Doom as a game, because it's pretty obvious that game there's a lot of love and care put into it. That's why I really want to give it a shot. But I feel like that's what it has over the Prime, is that Doom Guy can automatically climb a wall and save himself. Samus can't. And
it's those small features that gets you. Like why I can't play the Mega Man Zero games because of that stupid sub weapon.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole different can of worms. And if we ever do get to that, I'll fucking record Zero and Beyond, because I don't really care.
Yeah. So, anyways, our objective is to smash 60 computers before these lava creatures or whatever destroy all 60 of them. So
why?
I was gonna say
because Bentley needs them for some reason to collect data.
They look like dirt-covered mucks.
Galarian muck.
Galarian muck.
Actually, you know what they kind of look like? You guys remember the intro to Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guide?
No.
Yes.
Okay, at least someone knows.
I know what that show is, but I don't remember its intro.
Okay, well, Did you remember the intro where it shows like the school lunch and like that glob of like, you know, that trope of like how school lunch is so awful and one of them comes alive? It's so bad.
That was a weird show.
It was weird, but it was funny.
But they were
Yeah.
in middle school, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't look like they were in middle school.
The first, the guy who played Nate did. I can't say the same thing.
I think
for...
the first season they did, but I remember there was, you could tell because I think like in the first season they are young, but I think by the end of it they don't look like they're in middle
Like
school
they were
anymore.
going to high school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you always have
Man,
to remember.
all right, this music sounds like it's ripped right out of Sonic Riders.
Well, it technically just came up before Sonic Riders.
Yeah. It wouldn't
I mean,
be out of place.
this is me beating a dead horse from both our Crash 1 and Spyro 1 stuff, but I think when it comes to music, Sony games suck with music. I don't know what it is, but
Can't wait for you to play The Last of Us.
I mean, I have no really desire to watch The Last of Us, so
She looks trapped.
Well,
Who are you talking to?
at least you know The Last of Us Part 2 got delayed, so you have time.
yeah, I just don't have a desire to ever play that fucking game. I just literally do not care for the life of me. I'd rather play Doom. I'd rather play Sonic Lost World.
Well, that's Sonic Lost World is a good
Spider
game.
jump here, a real
I'd
slide
rather
there.
play,
I've done this a million times.
Yoshi's Island, Spider-Man. I'm just
No, okay. Out of all the games you don't really care about, which would you play over The Last of Us?
Hang on, give me 5 seconds.
One. Anyway, explain to us what we have to do. Rescue Carmelita.
Rescue Carmelita, and her animation is weird because she's talking to no one in that fucking capsule. But of course, we need to go around through those booby traps set up for us.
This will look out of place for a Spider-Man game. No. Actually, before it was revealed that Insomniac was making it, there was a rumor going around for months that Sucker Punch Games was making a Spider-Man game for the PS4.
Do you think that would have been a wise decision, or did Insomniac was the perfect?
No, I think
I've-
Insomniac did a good
I've
job.
never played anything from Sucker Punch, but they did Infamous, and a lot of people like that game, that series.
Yes.
So, and it was like comic book inspired, obviously. Superhero superpowers, so who's to say?
Alright, so you basically said out of every game that I have right now, what
That you don't care about, which you play
other M.
before.
I like Other M.
They
In
haven't
terms of
really.
gameplay, in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah.
gameplay, yeah, the story.
In
is shit,
terms
but
of
the gameplay's
gameplay,
really
Other M is a fine, competent game.
fucking amazing.
I mean, my only issue with Other M is that there's no fucking D-pad. But that
You mean
can easily
analog?
that can easily be fixed if using a Dolphin emulator.
Sly Cooper.
Huh.
I should have known you.
Yeah, there are Mario Galaxy emulators for Dolphin where
Yeah, NVIDIA Shield in China has an official Mario Galaxy port.
that's so
Because the Switch is made of the same tech, so they were just testing the waters
yeah.
to see how the game would play with a normal controller and in HD, which ties into that remastered discussion we had a few parts ago.
Hey, look, Bentley finally gets to do something by playing as a virtual avatar simulator.
Is this the first
stop
time
it.
Bentley does something in this game?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, he's been doing stuff throughout the game. This is the first time you're
Yeah,
playing
I mean,
this,
this is
so.
the first time he actually does something like, you know, kind of out there in the field, like legit, I guess. Well, at least you get to play as them, so. Which, I mean, the mini game itself is not too bad. The controls could be a little bit slippery, especially when you get knocked, because you can see you have 5 health bars. And if
See-
you get knocked, you kind of like get pushed out, which could ricochet you off to, you know, more hitboxes and whatnot. But yeah, main objective, get all the yellow cubes that you have to get, and try not to get hit.
I mean, if I'm being serious, technically, Sly 1 has like 3 or 4 different styles of gameplay.
Which isn't really a bad thing. because many games have do.
No, I love Spider-Man, but you know it has different gameplay besides Spider-Man, and unfortunately, if you're not playing a Spider-Man, it sucks.
Because it's not. I guess it's just more of. It needs to be implemented well.
Well, it's a good
'Cause I'm
thing.
not-
I mean,
guess-
I think the problem is just like the pacing for the other missions that you're not playing as Spider-Man are really
They suck.
Because
Slow.
I hate the stealth sections.
No, all stealth sections in the Spider-Man games suck.
Except for the final Mary Jane one. That one was good.
no, dude, that one was ass. I got stuck in that mission for God knows how many fucking hours.
I wouldn't mind
The
if
very
there was...
last one, you have a
The
gun.
very last one in Norman Osborn's house. Yes.
You have a gun.
No, I agree with Marcos. Even if you have a gun, it's still fucking annoying.
No, like I'm trying to what was it? Finding the last clue. That's what I got stuck on. I was there for hours. I had to look up a playthrough or a YouTube video to help me look for it.
I had to look up a YouTube video for the Last Miles one because like that was yeah.
Really.
I don't get
That
it,
one was
Cooper.
kind of.
I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me
See, Carmelita is being nice for once.
We may be on opposite
What is that,
sides of the law.
like,
You're not my
poo-poo
friend.
puddle piddle sound?
That's the law. That's the lava, dude.
Nearly gassed us to
Sounds
death.
like some fat guy blowing bubbles in a tub.
I see your point.
Oh, that's actually Clockwork. You just don't see
Until
it.
Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I
Damn,
suggest
he
we
is
work
fat.
together.
That's
Together
Wow.
at last.
Wait,
well,
no,
yeah,
that's not Clockwork. That's
that's his minion. He's way too small to be Clockwork.
I need that.
It's been in my family
Yep.
for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail.
Why is she calling him Ringtail? He's not a lemur. He's a raccoon.
If you can,
But he has ring
Because
tails.
his tail, the patterns of his tail.
Could that
rings
also
on
be
it.
considered racism?
Team at all, I need to leave your side.
Oh,
Or
maybe
could
in the maybe in the Zootopia world.
Or would that be considered more racial profiling than?
Really?
well,
Again, in the Zootopia world.
I'll give you a 10-second
Man,
head start.
that really makes you think.
Huh.
Oh, it's a Murray section, but this time.
Yeah, but with Sly.
Yeah,
But
but
now you
I
get
mean,
to
look,
play
to
as
be
a
fair, at
confident
least he's
guy.
faster than Murray, so he kind of makes up for it.
yeah,
But
Sly's
it's still not
competent.
fun.
Also, I like how he has
What?
a swinging animation of attacking despite him not having his cane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's still useful in some regard. He still has his abilities, just without his game.
Why doesn't he just stop time?
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be really cool.
That's a very good question.
It would be really cool if he
Or
just stopped
I guess
time.
the game.
Maybe it wauldn't work because you're playing as Carmelita, and therefore it would slow you down as well. So it'd be like,
Yeah, but at the
What's the
same
point?
time, he can pretty much like and avoid all this.
Yeah, no, I was.
no, well, no. Remember, you have to be Carmelita to destroy obstacles. So
Like
know,
I was gonna say like
clear path.
he uses time stop to slow down time, and all of a sudden he just disappears from your point of view, and then he just pops up somewhere else.
Question: does he keep his abilities in the next game?
Nice
No.
job, Raccoon.
No one keeps their abilities.
if he did, I'm pretty sure the games would be less
but
of a challenge.
you do know where he keeps his abilities on? The next part.
Yep. See you guys in the next part.
See what I did
Right.
there? I'm smart.